Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, wherever you might be watching. I'd like to show you how to create a simple dashboard in Microsoft Excel. It is not difficult, a matter of following a few rules and we'll see how it works. First of all, you'll notice that I have a hyperlink here to take me to the dashboard sheet. So if I click on the hyperlink, I'm taken to the dashboard. If I want to go back to the data, I can simply click on the hyperlink for data and I'm taken back to the data itself. The data is quite simple for the purpose of explanation. There are some staff members here in various departments, salaries, when they started and the days employed. To get the days employed, I simply created a formula here which deducted the today's date in K1, which I've hidden for appearance sake, minus F2, and that tells me the number of days that they've been employed. So how did I create the dashboard? Well, I wanted to analyze the data quickly and easily by, in this case, the salaries of the various personnel and the days that they were employed. And to do that, I instigated what are called slices over here. Slices work when the data here is converted to a table. So to do that, of course, I clicked in the click somewhere in the data, and in the insert tab I simply click table, and that showed me the filter buttons up across the headings here. So no problem there. Now what I then did, I decided what type of charts I wanted, and I decided that I would create a chart for the names of the personnel and their salaries, and I inserted a bar chart, just a simple 2D column. I then copied that chart, and on the dashboard page I simply pasted the chart there. That's the basis of getting the chart, of course, into the dashboard itself. I did the same back on the data tab. I can click there or there, either place. Back on the data tab, I'm going to delete that chart because it's already on the dashboard, and the other chart that I had in the dashboard that I wanted for analysis sake were the days employed for each of the employees. So back in the data tab, I selected the employees, and with control key down selected the days employed, used a bar chart there, and to get the numbers at the right hand side, I simply right clicked on the one of the series and said format data labels, and in the show the value there for the labels. Now the next step was to create these instances here, and all I did was to go into the insert command in the data tab and make sure that I clicked in the data within the table, and then what I was able to do in the insert tab was to click slicer, and when I click slicer I simply put a tick in name and click OK. That gave me back on the dashboard here the ability to copy from the data tab the slicer. Whoops, we'll click, my apologies, we'll click in the table first, otherwise we can't create a slicer. Slicer, name, OK, and all I then had to do was to copy and paste that slicer back onto the dashboard. So it's nice and easy, nothing too difficult. I created another slicer for the department. Now all I have to do, because everything is linked from the slicer to the charts. So if I want to see Joe and his record, all I do is click on Joe, there's his salary, there's the number of days employed. If I wanted to see Joe and Mary together, I would simply hold down the Shift key or the Control key and click on Joe and Mary, and there they both are. Now, before you can analyze further, remember to clear the filter there. Otherwise, you may well not be able to analyze further. So now I want to analyze the IT department. So I'll click IT, and here I see there are two people in the IT department, Harry and Bill. There are their salaries, and there were the days that they were employed. So I've got a dashboard here now, clear the filter, that I can quickly analyze information as I need to. Now bear in mind, of course, guys and girls, that this is just a basic dashboard, but I'm sure you can see how it can be built upon. A little bit of formatting involved just to make it look better, like putting the values for the labels here. So that means that you could remove, if you wished, any legends down the side here, any axes titles. So remember to subscribe if you've enjoyed watching this particular video and have learnt from it. We love likes and comments, of course, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much for watching.